Good morning, guys. Sunday morning, I just received a call for no heat in the city of Wappingers. So I just spoke to the person in charge over here, the maintenance guy, and he says that they lost power. They lost power a couple times because of the storms they had. So this morning they noticed that the building was really cold. So there is one rooftop unit that they thinking is giving them problems. So this is a nice day. It's not hot, it's just nice on the 50s, not windy. My truck is a mess. I've been doing some rooftop installations and I still have some material that I have to put away. Alright, let's go up. Alright, I see two rooftops. Also, this one is the one with the problem. Yep, and do some motor running. Well, it's running, but it's not heating. Okay, let's check the one in the front. Same thing. It's just running but not heating. So alright, let's get some information about the equipment. Looks like we're facing the same problem in both. I'm gonna call this one front, I guess. And this one back. Two carriers. Alright, let's start with this. By the way, the emergency service just called me now. I have another call in Millerton, New York, which is, I got a hell of the ride to go there. The bad thing, or the sad thing, is that I have a game for my kids. I got a soccer game and I'm not able to go. So my wife and my daughter are taking him to the game. But anyways, it is what it is, I guess, right? Alrighty, as you know, we got a window over here. According to the many flashes, you can pull up the error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. I bet it's a roller switch fault. Alright. Yeah, it has been really windy this last few days, and actually we have a pretty nasty storm. When was that? Friday, I guess. Yeah, Friday or Thursday night. So let's check if the roller switch is open. This is the roller switch. It's not open now. These ones are auto reset. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna shut the power off. Let it stay for a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna check the belt, make sure that everything is good on that end. Worst case, worst thing can happen is that we reset the unit and then we find out that the belt is broken and there is another problem going on. So let's better check, make sure that everything is right. We don't want to return for a callback. Belt is loose, so I have to tie this up. This is the limit switch. Limit switch is broken. Can you see it? Limit switch is broken. Alright. I hate to bypass limit switches, but this one is broken, and if I don't do anything about it, they are not having heat. So for right now, we're gonna just bypass it, and we're gonna recommend to get another one. Come on. I was washing a condenser coil with the cleaner, and I got it on my finger. Now it doesn't. My fingerprint, it doesn't work really good on my phone. All right, that's that. I'm just gonna bypass it. I'm gonna grab a oh, okay, no. Oh yeah, it is really rusted. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay. Yeah, it's very rusted out. I can't pull any numbers out of it. I don't see anything. You can see it's broken. Very rusted. Alright, so that's that. So we're gonna need that. For right now, we're gonna bypass this little guy over here. Let me go to my truck and pick up a let me make a jumper and we go from there. Be right back. Thinking about it, I don't think that that's the limit switch, because the limit switch is here. This guy, I guess, is related to the economizer. Let me check the schematic. I'm pretty much sure. I remember that purple and pink wire. I think it's the supply discharge, the supply sensor. Supply air temperature. This is blue and blue. Yeah. This is the guy. This one over here, SAT, supply air temperature sensor. So that's the guy. So it doesn't matter, I'm not able to jump it out because that's a sensor, it's not a switch. Violet and pink. Pretty much sure that's the one. Yep. It comes from the economizer terminals T1 and T, pink and violet. There. So we're gonna leave that guy alone. We're not gonna mess around with it. Nothing we can do with that guy. I'm gonna condemn it so we can have it. I'm assuming it's gonna affect the unit behavior during the summertime. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to tie this belt and see if we can get a better grip. All right. Let's get the belt in place first. The belt doesn't look too bad actually. Yes, there it is. Yep. Belt is not good. There is a spare over here and it looks in good condition. A49. A49, here we go. Yeah, this is a new belt. Okay, let's get this guy in here. Oh, look. So it was just loose because the belly was just cracked. So we don't need any adjustments. Let's fire this unit up and see what happened. Put everything back here. Hold on a minute. Let's check the heat exchanger just in case. I hate when I had this feeling about heat exchangers because most of the time I find something. I hope it's not the case. I hope the heat exchanger is right. I don't want to leave these people with no heat. That looks pretty much alright. Actually, it looks pretty new. Yep. Yeah. Yep, pretty solid. Alright, good thing. Good thing. Alright, my second call. Main Street in Millerton. Walk-in freezer at 10 degrees for the last 2 hours. In a gas station. And Millerton is far away from here. So it's gonna be a nice riding. Nice view, by the way. Here we go. Let's check the burners. Yeah, this heat exchanger has been replaced not too long ago. The blade looks new. Good shape. Just some rust over here, but not a big deal. That's common. Burners are alright. They're clean. Blade inside the heat exchanger. Not so bad. I'm assuming the windy day of the storm, it just it just make the roller switch trip. All right, but anyways, let's put everything back together. Move to that unit. See you there in a minute. Alright, unit is running. Nice. Blower is running okay. So that unit is up and running. We're gonna move to this one now. Let's see. I'm pretty much sure I got the same situation on this. Most of the time it is. Roller switches is just related most of the time to bad heat exchangers or windy days. All right. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4. This is a different story. 4. All right. Sun is out now. Let me get my jacket. I don't want to get sick. You know, we are not allowed to be sick. Now what we got for 4 flashes here? 4 consecutive limit switch fault. What we got? Limit switch tripping 4 times. That it makes me think about dirty filters, bad blower, broken belt, bad motor, or loose belt, bad heat exchanger. By the way, these units look pretty old. Alright. Blower is running. Huh. Rotation should be that way. Holy crap! The blower is running clockwise when it should be counterclockwise. You know, as you can see here, it should be there, and it's running that direction. So for some reason, it's backwards. So, and also the probably you can see it. It's the pulley is cracked over here. The belt is cracked too. All right. And limit switch over here. I mean the supply temperature sensor is also old, so we're gonna pull that out. Let's get rid of this. They have a spare over here that it looks way better than that. All right, this can work for right now. Yeah, this belly is just dirty, but it's good. All right. All right, now that is backwards. You know, this disconnect switch looks pretty new. I'm assuming that they got it backwards from here all the way down. It's funny because the coloring are the same: black, white, and red. So maybe over here, well, everything it got. The 3 terminals, it got silicone, so it wasn't modified here. Probably the motor is backwards. Black, black, blue, blue, yellow, yellow. Lower is this. Motor is a 3-phase, so yeah, I can switch it. All right, well, I guess we can switch it, right? So this is the contactor for the blower. All right. Let's switch it and see. There we go. All right, now before I do that, I just want to make sure that nothing else is backwards. I just want to make sure that everything is running the way they're supposed to be. So I have to get my gauges, get it on the compressors, and get a pressure reading just to make sure that all that now is not backwards, you know, because sometimes it happens that everything is backwards from the disconnect switch, putting everything backwards. Now you switch the blower, but everything else is still wrong. So let's better go check the gauges and make sure that everything is fine. I'll be right back. In the unit, I got my gauges on one of the compressors. I don't know which one this one will be. Orange, red, this one. I'm assuming this one is number 2. So we're gonna get some amperage reading just to check rotation. And then I got my gauges to check the pressures. It was loud a few minutes ago. Let me see how loud it is now. It's still backwards. 7.2. Oh, it's alright. Pressure seems to be fine too. Okay. Let's check this other one. Let me close this up. Let me switch. It was tripping because the motor was running backwards. So let me switch. It's good. Otherwise, she wouldn't fire, and she did. I'm pretty much sure that everything is the way they should be. I think it's just the blower. It was miswired over here, but it's always good to check anyways. Never leave anything for sure. Double check everything. Double check always. That's the only way. That's the only way to be sure. Check this other compressor now, which is this one. 7 amps and dropping. Pressures. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we good. Alright, let me switch this alright because we got the inducer motor running. So it was just tripping because the blower is running backwards. So now we got everything set up the way it should be. The compressors are alright. Yeah, I got the feeling that everything it was backwards from here down, but no, it was just the blower. Probably the blower has been replaced, I'm assuming. And they got it backwards since the beginning, who knows. Alright. So that's good. We got everything back in business. Gonna get everything out of the roof, and I'm gonna start doing my paperwork. And we're gonna move to this other place in Millerton. It's a long riding. So remember what I said a few minutes ago about double check everything. I was looking at the burners and I didn't like what I saw. Let me show you. See it? Look. See that crack? I'm gonna open the heat exchanger compartment, but I got the feeling that this one is not gonna be good. Alright, let's see what we got. I can tell you right now that it's not good. It's very rusted. The first hole over there, very rusted over here. Another hole over here. There. Holes over there in the back. Hole there. Hole here. Well, one hole is enough. Well, I thought I had it. Alright. And this over here looks really bad. I mean, really bad. Alright guys, sadly they are not having heat in the front. They may have heat in the back. Let me make note of this. We're gonna move to the next call. See you there. Right. I disconnect W1, W2, tape the gas valve, and tape the unit gas valve off. So just for prevention, I don't want anybody running this unit the way it is, for obvious safety reasons. Alright guys, see you down the road. Jesus. Well, I have to park over there, but I don't know what this guy is doing over there. Alright. Let's make him move. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's where I'm going. Alrighty, finally I'm here. Damn. That was a hell of the ride. Hour and something to get over here. Alright, second call over here is a walk-in freezer. It's a walk-in freezer. I've been in this equipment many times before, and you may probably remember this walk-in freezer is the one that it shows up in the episode The Power of Many. It was completely overwhelmed with those not stinky bugs, but those kind of a black and red bugs. I don't remember. Somebody mentioned something about a cherry bug or something like that. I don't remember, but that's the one. All right, they move. Let me just park right where it's supposed to be. And so hold on, Jesus Christ, people, man. So I don't know, today it's not warm, but it's not cold, so maybe those bugs are back. Who knows? So far I know they had somebody for the pest company, but I don't know. Well, anyway, let me take a look at it, see what we got. See you there. Degrees. Alright, it's gonna take them forever, and I'm gonna freeze my ass. Now, from here, I don't see ice on the evaporator. I mean, definitely it's cold in here, probably 0 degrees, that's for sure. We are in the 10s right now. Alright, good enough for me. Something is going on. Let's go up on a roof. Alright, welcome back here. Now, -4. Something that it takes my attention is that I can feel some airflow here. Nothing over here. And you can see that over here is dirty, over here is clean. Let's make a test. Alright. You probably can see what the problem is already, huh? Well, let's check if we have a pressure switch. Probably we have a pressure switch that is controlling one of the fans, or probably one of the fans is dead. Let's see what we got. Okay. All right. Let's see now. EFM. Evaporator fan motor. All right. That's not what we're looking for. CFN condenser fan motor should be. PFC. Pressure fan cycle switch. So one of the fans runs on pressure. This one is TFC. Temperature fan cycle switch. Huh. Okay. Let's check if we got all the fans running on. Should be, otherwise the evaporator will be frozen. But anyways, like I said, we always have to check. Yeah, all three fans are. I mean, the temperature is not so bad. It's -5. It's not so bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not so bad either. At this point, I don't see anything wrong with it. Switches are pretty much alright. All fans are running. I don't remember how to set this controller, so I'm gonna go to my truck and get the book. But I don't see anything wrong. Maybe the thermometer in the door is not right. Let's take a look. Alright, temperature didn't change too much. So what I'm gonna do now is, that's the sensor right there. I just wanna have my thermometer hanging pretty much close to the sensor possible. I think it's gonna make the job. Alright, I'm gonna let it stay there for a while. I'm gonna take a look upstairs. I found the book, and I'm gonna check the set point on my unit. But then I'm gonna return over here and compare the temperatures and see if there is any differential. Alright, be right back. Oh, here. Ajustes del tiempo de consigna. Descarga de manual. Oh, sorry, wrong language. Yeah, there you go. Display and functions. Oh, -10. God damn it. -10. That's good. The set point is -10. So right now it's -6.3. So the thermometer downstairs is bad. It's gotta be. I mean, it's a huge differential. It's 6.4 now, so I can see that it's dropping. 6.5 is still dropping, and downstairs I barely have -1, so that thermometer is bad. My pressures are pretty much alright, keeping that temperature the same. This one is working on pressure switch, and that one is working on temperature. And the diagram, it doesn't say it too much. Anyways, I brushed the coil. I'm gonna put everything back together. I don't think that nothing is going on over here. The evaporator coil is clean. There is no ice on it. That's a good thing. All the evaporator fans are running. See, look. It's gonna be -7 in a minute. There. Thermometer still in 0. Yeah, look. -6.5. We had almost -7. You know, the differential in between. The sensor is mounted on the. Probably I can show you. What is it? The sensor is just right there, the yellow one. So it's reading almost at the evaporator coil. So yeah, this sensor is this thermometer is bad. Alrighty. I don't know if I got one like that. See, and now that I'm looking, they don't have any other thermometers inside here. That sensor is for the computer. I'm gonna show you. But they should have something over here. You know, another thermometer. They don't have any. The sensor that I showed you that it was on the wall is this one right now. You know, it's a little off, -5, but it's not 10 degrees above, as they said. You know, what I'm thinking is probably wanting to defrost, and since the thermometer is not accurate, it showed a very higher temperature than what actually was. So still stuck in that -1 degree. Alright, let me see if I got one of those. Alright. Well, I don't see anything wrong over here. I'm gonna get my stuff out of here. I'm gonna close all this up. I'm gonna try to get a thermometer, which I don't know if I have it. Alright, temperature is 7.5. I try to clean the surrounding of the condenser. This is always an issue, you know, with these leaves from these trees. But anyways, alright, there's no problems with this unit. It's just the thermometer. I'm gonna take a look and see if I got one. Okay, I found a thermometer in my truck, so we are in the process of removal. We're gonna get this thermometer out of here and get the one I have in my truck. Alright guys, it's 6:30, leaving. The walking cooler, it got no problems. The only problem I found that it wasn't the walking cooler itself, it was the thermometer in the wall. That's the one that these guys are using to check every day if the temperature is right, and they noticed that the temperature wasn't right, so they called for service. But since they didn't have a second thermometer inside to double check, they thought that the problem was on the walking boot, but it was on the thermometer. So luckily I have one, I replaced it, and everything is working normally. So I'm on my way home right now, and I hope I don't have any more service calls. I just want to take a shower and rest, watch some TV, and start Monday again. Alright guys, thank you for staying.